But at least. Did I read this or not? Yeah, I did, okay. I don't really know what voice to even do for Mina. Listen, I have a problem. What? Now we both know someday I'm gonna be the one to swindle you out of that life ring. We do? Yeah, shit is inevitable. Bubble. And we all know it. Okay. I like Priceless Treasure. You got Priceless Treasure. My fucking hero title deal all but guarantees I'll steal it from you one day. I mean, she's got a point. She does have a point. And I'll come back to life so I can rip shit up in the real world and get all the gold and make all y'all my slaves and rule everything forever. I see. Just one problem though. What's that? I don't know if I wanna. Mina actually having a change of heart out of all people. I was like, even though she's probably one of the worst in terms of like the shit like she actually wants to do. Brother, this shit stopped. Shit. Oh man, this is gonna be annoying. The fucking music stopped. But like, she's so chill about it that like, I honestly forgot how horrible she was. Like, she is literally a version of the Countess. And she quite literally caused multiple genocides of alien races around the universe. And enslaved her own people and treated them like garbage. So it's like, I just completely forget. Like, she's such a chill person that you forget how horrible she actually is. Versus Vriska, who's like, not really that bad, all in all. I mean, yeah, she crippled Tavros. And, you know, was shitty to her friends, but like, not that that's not bad, but like, she got Aradia killed. Okay, that's one person. Tavros was, you know, crippled for life. Horrible. Two people. Terezi, I mean, lost a friend. And she got blinded as well. And then, oh yeah, she also did kill Tavros. The hell? Okay, now it's buffering for some reason. Bruh. Are we good now? Whatever. Like, all in all, she affected a lot less people. I mean, technically, Mina hasn't done anything because she's not the Countess yet. But, like, in terms of her morals, she's way worse than Vriska. Like, a million times worse, quite literally. But you just completely forget because she's not that much of a dick in terms of personality. So it's so weird. Alright, then I guess that settles that. No, you don't understand. I yanked your ring and put it on. Became not a ghost anemone anymore. I hate her fucking puns, man. I had to hit the road and conquer stuff. I'd miss my friends. Then, don't? No, Blue Boy, you aren't listening. I can't even handle it. Think about ditching a boat. She became fucking Canadian all of a sudden. About ditching my fronds. They meant so much to me since I've been dead. You feel me, Blue Dweeb? Yes. My friends mean a lot to me too. Circuit twins, they just, blah. Look at them. So disgustingly garbage together. All liking each other and being like each other and junk. I don't think I could take it. I ain't ready to set you fair shot. She needs to stop. Oh god, she's actually crying. I kinda feel bad. Radi's just being a fucking weirdo. Looks like she's just straight up enjoying her misery. Even though that's just how she is now. Nah, this is straight up screenshot worthy. Sean's all getting... Man. He's getting vented too. Radi's being a fucking weirdo as usual. Renya's all like learning to be unscrupulous. Never thought the girl had it in her. If only she didn't learn how to do that. Makes me so glad and proud. Your stories blow a hole, but I still love listening. Don't tell her I said that. I said so, but I like hearing her so happy, like she's just so damn pleased to hear herself yak about dumb shit. She is probably one of the worst yappers in the history of this entire fucking universe. On the other flipper, I legit love Vriska's stories. They are punchy and hammy as fuck. What does that even mean? Girl thinks she in the movies or something. She does. She's a bit dramatic, but and she's a good storyteller. We had our diffs at first, but really she's so badass. Wish my other pals could have been half the give no fucks boss she is. Oh man. Like if Vriska wasn't as much of a bitch as she was, and so like unable to just admit she's fucked in the head, she would have been such a great character from the beginning. But I mean, that's what makes it so amazing when she actually stops being such an asshole. Oh man. All I ever wanted from my posse was some Moby I could thug it with. I mean, without being a psycho batshit skank. She, of all people, saying that, that's a bit hypocritical. Just a tiny bit. Even though she hasn't done anything, she's still trying to kill people left and right. At the beginning. Won't name names, you know how I mean. No? As for softcore Megiddo, yeah. This bitch I could take or leave? I don't know, she I guess. Yeah. Dude. This shit is buffering again, fuck my life. Oh, damn it. Bruh. Why is it like this? I just want to read. Please. Think we're good? Okay. I think we're good now. What? Are we good? The point is, Blue Chump, I'm happy now. More than I was on my moon with my sweet gold statues and shit. And more than I'll think I'll be if I gotta be alive again and have to go knocking over galaxies or whatever to make a bomb new Fish Queen empire. But it's killing me, Blue Schmuck. It's killing me to know that you got the ring. Got that ring and know I'll have to take it from you someday. Ugh, why? Why you have to swim in here and send me with this god-awful dilemma? Why do you have to be so lame and chumpy and such an obvious mark? Your dork face. Screams, wow, give me a fucking wedgie to take my ring. God. I'm bullying him for no reason, man. But I don't wanna. But I think I got it, because, I mean, come on, obviously it's mine. Just why? Why? Okay, jeez. I promise, no matter what, I won't let you have the ring. I'll hide it or something. Or better yet, I'll just give it to someone else before you get the chance to steal it. How does that sound? It's worse. It's so much worse. Okay, I actually need to pause this so that this can play. Thank you. What is this? It's probably just one of the smaller ones. I don't really remember a big flash over here. Will you guys hurry up? You seriously sound the most half-assed treasure hunting I've ever seen. Hang on, I'm coming. John was dipping to get back to Frisco after he was calling her insane. Yeah. I just realized he's the only guy here. And like, I mean, yeah, these are like four of the craziest troll women in this entire, apart from like Damara, and yeah, basically that's it. Everybody else is kind of chill. You know, these are four of the five most insane troll women. So the treasure's in that chest? Yeah. You gonna tell us more about it yet? Yes, that was gonna be part 2 of my story, which starts right now. This thing is some sort of juju. God. Let me get some water. Oh, man. Okay. As I'm sure you know by now, jujus are magic items that can do all sorts of things. Bend time and space, trap souls inside them, stuff like that. More potent jujus tend to be pretty versatile. I doubt even he knew the full extent of its powers. Alright, Caliborn. Yeah, she was talking about him. I guess I probably don't really know his name, so Lord English, I should say. Okay, it stopped. Capturing. And it's buffering, of course it is. Oh man, this might be a really short stream. Oh, this would just buffer properly. Okay. There we go. I'll just wait so it buffers a bit more. There we go. Okay. I think we're good now. There we go. Okay. He supposedly got this thing as a boon for slaying a very powerful denizen, as if the guy needed any more sick endgame rewards. So I'm gonna say for the moment, since I'm sure everyone is dying to see it by now. Only a complete asshole would make us wait any longer to get a look at this thing, and we're going somewhere else. And with Briscoe's sassy flourish of dramatic irony, it suddenly becomes evident to anyone with a brain that we aren't going to see what the treasure is for hundreds, if not thousands of pages. So why don't we stop wasting everyone's time, shut the lid on this lousy MacGuffin, and be Viceroy Bubbles Von Salamancer. Fuck you, hussy. Guess we're gonna be... Good old Blizzard. Now Viceroy Bubbles Von Salamancer. Do a silly dance. God. I mean, it's fitting that we have this music playing right now. Oh yes, you kick your adventure off to a phenomenal start with the liveliest jig you have ever attempted. Your little legs could use the workout after being cooped up on that ship for 3 years. Wait, shouldn't Casey have reached adulthood in that time frame, or at least gotten somewhat bigger? Seem to recall it from earlier somewhere. That salamanders have short lifespans and grow up quickly. Oh well. You decide to graciously discard the one and only plot hole in this elaborate tale. In fact, you think you will use your dark sorcery to make it, poof, disappear. Ha, what problem? You are so excited for this side quest to begin. It's going to be almost as delightful as it is thorough, and almost as thorough as it is relevant. We're really rehashing this stupid fucking gag. Retrieve arms from robe. Retrieve your adorable amphibious arms from your rag of demons. And in doing so, you reveal them to be adorably grasping the dreaded crook of frailty. No young salamancer should dabble in the dark arts without one. Throw the grim cudgel in the air and begin to disturb ancient spirits from their slumber. In spite of necromancy's notoriously bonkers fakeness attribute, you begin to cast a spell. Summon undead army. Right. Okay. You beckon a horrifying cadre of skeletal friends. They lich from the mounds to serve their dark master. You're so happy to see them. You start to blow some sinister friendship bubbles. You look at all these skeletons and think to yourself, this is probably going to be really important later on. Because that's what happens in adventures. Thing happens, then you forget about the thing for a while, but it turns out to be important down the road. Like some heroes will be fighting a bad guy and things will look bleak for them. But then out of nowhere, the skeleton army would arise as reinforcements or something, thus turning the tide of the battle. Then you got everything makes sense now, and retrospect is elegant and in its listening. Pause every time to let this shit buffer. Oh man. Whatever. Fuck you. Please, don't interrupt. We're trying to enjoy an important subplot. Now, where were we? Oh, look. One of the skeletons has stepped forward to introduce himself. But the skeleton doesn't have a name. You should give him one. What will you name the skeleton? Clattersworth, Bone, Captain Nibbles, Fossilby, Oldenton III, Mr. Ribs, Gulligan, McGone. I guess we're going with Bone. Okay. Is it good now? Should be fine. Shit. It's not. There we go. The ad's about to start. And there's like nobody here. Yeah, I'll just snooze it. Okay. You declare that this loyal follower to be Bone. Bone is most pleased with his gentlemanly appellation. I've never heard that word in my life, assuming it just means name. Hang on, another skeleton approaches to receive a title. And in fact, looks like they all want names. Decide to name them all one by one. Fuck you. Just ignore her. She had her chance to be important, but turned the offer down. The rest of us are trying to get on with their lives. So Hussey just pissed off that Vriska didn't want to marry him. Ugh. Now, what will you name the next skeleton? Fuck you. Shield young amphibious ears from profanity. Oh man. Oh no. Oh fuck no. We're going to look at what's in this chest right now. Do you hear me, you fuck? I didn't scrape and claw my way back to relevance for this shit. I'm doing something fucking important. And when I do something fucking important, everybody better damn well pay attention to me. What? You don't think I'm on to you by now? As if I can't sense when you some sort of bullfuckery. You don't think I'm wise to your fucking games? Who's she talking to? God. Go ahead. Try and fuck with us some more. Make my day a piece of shit. God. Oh man. Everyone here wants to know what's in this chest, so that's exactly what they're gonna see. God, she just looks like she's fucking insane. There's probably some ideal way for me to reveal this thing to make it seem as cool as possible. But you know what? I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna dump it out on the floor right here, right now. God. There. Fucking there. Ta-da. Wow, when you look at that, it's the fucking treasure. Looks like some kind of human house-shaped thing. Holy shit, didn't see that coming. Now you're gonna hold your fucking horses well artlessly. Explain some more shit about it. Oh man. God, already just needs to stop smiling for like a second. I can't. Ooh, here fucking goes. I'm not gonna keep yelling. Well, I wasn't really yelling, but like raising my voice because that's just gonna be annoying. Oh man. I still don't even remember what voice I had for Vriska originally. After the guy used it that one time, it became totally intangible, so it can't touch it or pick it up. That's why we brought Reddy along, so she can make it levitate or whatever. If we bring it near him, it's supposed to activate again or something. That's how you use it as a weapon, I guess. That's all I know. There. You like that, you fuck? You like how I just took the fucking piss out of that cool mysterious treasure? Do you like getting owned? That's what you just got. Owned. Why don't you suck it? Oh, God. I gotta wait for this fucking video to buffer again. God. She just... suck it. She is... John just got like the worst impression out of all of them. I mean, like, this is not the first time he met her, but pretty sure this is the first physical, apart from his dead self, who met her. Oh my god. Are we good now? Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. This is not... What is this? Oh. What the fuck? Okay, this is being weird. Whatever. Let me start the ad. Oh man. Okay. Let's pause this so I can buffer. Okay, I'm not sure what that crazy outburst was about. I think I'll just let that one go. But you say this little house thing is intangible? Yes. So I can't touch it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what intangible means. What happens if I try? I don't know if I would do that if I were you. I mean, he's gonna do it though. I'm not too worried. This is just my dream hologram self or some nonsense. How many times has Mina stabbed me with her fork? Not enough, Blue Stooge. Not enough by nautical mile. I always wake up fine. It's not just about you, John. It's a very powerful juju, messing with some forces we don't fully understand. Sounds like a dare to me. Oh my god. Alright, whatever. I'll be fucked if suddenly I'm gonna be the lone voice of prudence and sound judgment in our badass pirate club. If you really want to plunge your fist through some sort of hole in reality, then be my guest. The fact that of all people, it's Vriska's like, that's probably not a good idea, actually. Is actually like one of the. It's a bit crazy. And here we go. Ouch. Huh. Yeah, here we are, back at the beginning. The upside down Homestuck logo. And if you go back to any one of those points, it's right there. Plenty of people noticed it. I think I might have noticed once or twice, but I obviously didn't know what the fuck was going on at the time. Like, I love it when any sort of media does stuff like this, where it's like shit is set up from the beginning. Then you look back and you're like that was hinted at the entire time. Obviously, you couldn't possibly know what the heck, a floating arm means, but just cool that was set up all the way from the start. Don't think I ever noticed that one with Tavros. Yeah, some of them are more obvious, like that one with Aqueous. That one might be seen as like a straight tentacle or something else in the water, but yeah, this delay on the stream is a bit rough. Where's the arm here? Oh, it's right there. The fact that it's coming out is actually a bit strange. Jesus, that lag. Oh, it's not really lag, the delay. So I'm looking at it on my phone right now, and it's like 2 pages back. That was definitely on purpose to make it look like a seagull, but if you look at it for more than a second, it's obvious that it's not one. How many freaking... Alright, let me start music up. Okay. Whoa, this is making me feel weird. John, will you get your hand up? Get your hand out of there? You're vaguely fucking shit up in some totally ambiguous way. John. I still don't even really remember exactly what it does. This was kind of the part of the story that started losing me. Damn it. Yeah, Act 6, Intermission 5, Intermission 5. Fuck my life. I hate puppet people. I hate puppet people. I hate puppet people. I'm not saying all that. Puppet people? Puppet people. You're just calling them different things every time to bug me. They are puppet people. Why are they puppet people? I thought Frogman was going to be your preferred headcanon. Because they're like big alive puppets. How so? Their skin is soft. Soft? What do you mean? Soft as in smooth to the touch? Like a baby's behind? I don't know why. Like, I never really thought about it, but like, think about it now. It's like, why do people say soft like a baby's bottom? Like, you can't say like their cheeks. Like, who's actually touching children like that to like, it's... I understand what they're saying, but like, it's such an uncomfortable saying. Like, people just casually say it. It's like, I feel like people don't think about it. I don't know. Even talking about it is just fucking weird. But like, even though it's technically true, why do you have to say specifically that part of them? Like, I just feel like that's such a weird... That's just such a weird phrase to even utter as a person. Like, you just say their skin or their cheeks. I don't know, man. I find it weird. Anyways, I don't know. I just have to mention that because I don't get it at all. No, more like fuzzy, squishy. What? Like plush, you know, like a goddamn puppet. Hold on, tell me these fuckers are literally made of felt? What's felt? It's the fabric they put on pool tables, kind of soft and fuzzy. Oh, then yes, exactly like that. That's weird. Guess you learn something new every day. Speaking of which, shit, I forgot the damn music is even playing right now. Damn it. Where am I? That's like most of the good part of the song. Fucking annoying. If I could just put it back, I guess. I think most of that song wasn't even playing. Shit. And literally, all of this wasn't even... Doesn't really matter. But I guess it kind of does. But because then it just seems like it's not really understandable what the fuck I'm doing when I'm reading. Speaking of which, I suppose you want me to tell you what these two frog puppets can do? No. No? Their ability is a purple stripe hat, an orange stripe hat. are as plainly self-evident as they are idiotic. Patience. Tom, you'll grow to love them as if they were two very special sons. I doubt it. No way. Yes, you will. I can tell you kind of like them already, but you're just pretending you don't to be cool. Like you always do with members of your Dark Carnival. I notice you aren't actually trying very hard to escape from the crowd there. Looks to me like you're enjoying your time in the puppet mosh pit, frankly. Screw you. I'm gonna tell you their powers anyway. No. Purple Stripe Hat has an egg timer juju which makes him time travel whenever it rings. But he's too stupid to use time travel sensibly, so he ends up making way too many copies of himself. One Stripe Hat has a magic oven which he can hide inside. And that's it. It serves no purpose other than that. Also, he's just as dumb as eggs. I mean, Purple Stripe Hat. Forget I called him that again. Also pretend I didn't call the other guy Biscuits. God. The fact that the reason the big bad is as strong as he is because the actual author of the story straight up gives him the answers to everything is like the stupidest fucking plot point I've ever seen in any form of media. Like, he straight up helps the final boss become the final boss, which is why he exists in the first place. It's so stupid. I'll let it buffer. Okay. Now, where am I? You didn't call anyone Biscuits. I didn't? Oh, damn. Don't pretend I didn't say that. I'd say I did. I don't care. I don't want to hear any of this. All that was obvious. Growing worry of your excessive divulgences. Yeah, my divulgences haven't been too popular lately. I can't seem to catch a break. Oh, what? A break? What's a break? Obviously, he doesn't understand the quirk of Vriska's typing, so that's technically not even a fucking word. Nothing. Just something an old flame used to say a lot. Well, not so much an old flame as someone who callously spurned my extraordinarily inappropriate advances one time. She really blew it, though. She could have been the star again, if only she said yes. Things are pretty passive-aggressive between us now. Wait a minute, am I right? No, don't do this. I don't want us to bond over your female problems. Stop trying to be bros with me. It is just the tiniest bit strange that he inserts himself into his own story to try and marry one of his 13-year-old characters. Just, like, even though he's being even if he was being ironic, it's still just like, do you want people to think that you're some weirdo? I mean, I guess he doesn't really give a shit, but, like, it's still just, Vriska's a great character, don't get me wrong, but marrying her is an entirely different story than just, oh man. No, as much as I like the story, Hussey is just, he's clearly not right in the head. Like, there's just no doubt about it. Anyways. Okay. You know how it is. Sometimes this guy just wants to take a look at what an adorable salamander's up to. Scrutinize that situation carefully. I could really see what's going on with that, you know? Is that so wrong? So what if I want to watch a young salamander spend several hours naming skeletons? It's my right to do that. I should be able to watch Bubbles name a million fucking skeletons if I want. I should be able to do that without a spiteful attention hog stealing back the spotlight while she does something important. Who cares about important stuff? Important stuff is so overrated, in my honest opinion. I stopped listening. I don't even know what you're saying, because I'm not reading it anymore. You can go ahead and babble what you want about meaningless trash. We totally checked out of the conversation. So bye. I wonder what Spade Slick is doing right now. Oh my god. Alright, this whole plot line. I forgot about this. Alright, what happened to him again? He got blown up or something? I honestly don't even really remember. What the fuck happened? Yeah, didn't... Because... Word English killed Hussey. Right there. Slick got killed by... By who? I don't really remember. You are now Spade Slick. It appears that you will be the focus of an exciting new subplot. That is, if everyone's okay with that. You're not sure. Is that allowed, you wonder? Is anyone going to throw a tantrum and make us look at something else? Leave me alone, you fucking creep. Good news, Slick. Spades. Looks like your subplot checks out. You have the green light whenever you're ready. Gaze over a balcony at horizon. Ah, right. There was some commotion up here earlier. The guy flipped your bed over this balcony and you fell in the water, like 1,000 feet below. To climb all the way back up, sopping wet. Think he said something about English? I don't see any sign of the rival mob boss though. You'll have to investigate. You might not have much time to find him though. The sun is setting on the horizon. What are all those things floating over the water? Can't quite make them out, even with your awesome cyborg eye. Which can probably make you see better. Maybe. Not sure. I actually don't know anything about cybernetics to tell you the truth. I just give you a red eye because I thought it looked cool. Suspect green torso. Looks like this asshole in the white wig is dead. Yes, the same asshole who nursed you back to health even though he didn't have to. And even though he kind of promised he wouldn't do stuff like that by way of some vague pledge involving a yellow ruler. But he saved your life. Anyway, because his heart is just that big. You're welcome. You weren't listening to any of that because you don't care. Take the wand. I'm not gonna take the wand because obviously magic is fake. Come on. Sort of buffoon would try to wield that thing under any circumstance. You will, however, take the horns. They'll make a nice trophy. Please stop taking trophies from the guy you killed. Guys you killed was a cool idea. At least from guys you wish you killed. If you happen to find dead. Investigate. It appears to be the murder weapon. English was the trigger man, then just a weapon by the body for some reason. I've never seen the guy, but you heard he carries a big overpowered gold machine gun. Pretty garish in your view. The man has no subtlety whatsoever. You and he sure have different styles when it comes to running an organized crime outfit. I honestly think he might be some sort of huge man-child. And honestly think he might be right. I mean, quite literally. He's like, what? Not even... They wouldn't even know how much time passed, but like, probably not even 5 years old with like infinite power. Don't be mature in that situation. What's on right now? But I mean, I don't really have one for spades anyway. Take the golden cube staff. Holy crap, this thing is huge. Good thing you have robot arms now. The weapon weighs several hundred pounds, but to a Hulk like him, it's as light as a feather. And to a cyborg like you, it's light as a slightly heavier feather. I seriously don't remember what the heck happened to him. I might need to search this up because I don't. Let me see. I don't really remember. Let's see. I remember his arm got taken off by a snowman, and his eye got stabbed out. But the rest of his injuries, I don't really remember. So we don't really know. Just after Cascade happens, he's shown in that bed. Interesting. So it never really is even answered. Whatever. And that's fine. Okay. Man, how sweet would it be if you could use his own weapon against him? When you get your event. Hey, who goes there? Ah, of course. It's that cute little dame who tended to you while you were bedridden. Your soup was so delicious. Well, what are those thumbs horn doing on your head? Those don't belong there. Toss them on the ground and stomp on them nonchalantly. She's shaking like a leaf. She must be terrified. Show her there's nothing to be afraid of anymore. Everything's gonna be okay. The asshole in the white wig is dead. Interrogate Miss Ping. This fucking house. I mean, less of a house, more of like a fucking mansion. So, who just has this horse statue? Now that you've settled her nerves down, which you haven't actually, you ask her where the guy who did this went. She says she doesn't know. She's been hiding since he smacked her across the face with his cane. You say he did what? Why I oughta... She says she thinks he's probably gone now. You say, oh. Any idea which way he went? She says no. You say, This type of narration is so stupid. Any idea what she might be doing later? She asks, what do you mean? You say any dinner plans or... Hey, slick. Exactly your intentions are, Miss Payne. You could have at least wait until the blood is dry before making your move. I know you've always had your shitty cybernetic eye on her. Yes, the same eye that's probably just a useless piece of red glass overlapping an otherwise perfectly healthy eye. Yes, that one. Oh, fuck it. Who am I to stand between you two? Obviously make an adorable couple. Why should I let my rotten luck with the ladies rain on your parade? That's it. I'm calling it. I'm declaring your ship to be officially canon. Now don't fuck this up, Slick. Oh my god. Inquire about personals. So, personals, she says. Yeah, you say. Personal items. What items, she wonders? You know, all the shit you had on you before that guy turned you into a damn robot. Like your hat and stuff. Oh, yeah, she knows exactly where all that stuff is. All that is. She says this way. But please try to be quiet in case the green beast is still nearby. I mean, if he wants you dead, you're kind of not going to be able to do shit about it. Retrieve personals. Ah, Arthur's there. She leads you to one of the mansion's several dozen pantries and retrieves your box of stuff. Here you go, she says. Seriously has so many fucking horses everywhere. The hat was a little worse for the wear, but she took it to the tailor to have it repaired. Tailor? What tailor, you say? The one that appears when you pull his pin from the little doll. She said she put the pin back though, because the man was rather grouchy and unpleasant. Wait a minute, of course, the doll. Take doll. You know you decided to hang on to this thing for a reason? Pull pins. English has no idea what he's in for. Can't wait to see the look on his face. Even though the look on his face is always pretty much the same since he's a skull monster. Yeah. Better leave the black one in though. Pulling that one could have some really weird consequences. Command minions. Why would any of them really listen? You tell all these must listen up. This gang is now under new management. Let me see, is it? Dude, of course. Why would it? The entire fucking time. The entire time, of course. Whatever, I'm not going back. The surly mob of pub people look you up and down, glance at your Q staff, and shrug. Yep, you the new boss, they appear to tacitly confirm. Miss Payne, you say. There's a vacancy in the gang's A spot. Got anything more suitable to wear? She claps her hands and says, oh yes. She has just a dress for the occasion. She says BRB. Insult with the brains of the operation. She just casually pulls out Jade's fucking dress. Man. 6,127. going for like an hour. You say, hey you, wise guy in the maroon hat. What was his name again? Some weapon shaped like a 7. Boomerang? No, that wasn't it. Memory's failing you. Might have taken one blow to the head too many when the universe exploded. Hey, why did that universe explode again? Can't recall for the life of you. Crowbar. What? Crowbar's his name, the guy says. Oh, yeah, that's right. Now you remember, he used his crowbar a while ago to smash a priceless clock to pieces. You have his crowbar, he asks? No, you lost track of it. Any idea where it is? No clue, you say. Damn, he says. You ask him how they can get out of here. Go summon a group and make some plans. Hatch some schemes, maybe draw a map or two. Preferably in a hideout. He says he can lead you back to one of the gang's old haunts. You say, after you then. Ed starting. Yeah. And of course it fucking... I'll just run the ad. Whatever. Of course it froze. That's fun. Again. Let's see. Let's see, 6001 Sun. This ends 6,240. I can keep going. At least for 15 more minutes. See if I can at least get to Act 6, Act 1. And then... once I get there... it's gonna be a bit... it's gonna start getting really, really long. I mean, there's already a whole bunch of fucking talking before, but basically once we get there, like the rest of this is just pure talking, essentially. And so you get to game over, and then basically the rest of it, I mean, there's still some talking, but it's like not really that. Yeah, it's this is still pretty bad, but there's a bit more. I think from like Act 6, Act 1 to like basically Act 6, Act 3, it's like so much fucking talking. And then there's like a lot less going on. So I'll try to at least get to the end of this intermission. It's only like 120 more pages, which is hopefully not too bad. Okay, there we go. He says, hey. Yeah? What happened to the old boss, he wonders. Is he dead or something? You say, none of your damn business. Now get moving. Lead gang back to hideout. Sit over here, Crowbar says. Hey, what's this thing? Clover asks. Nothing, you say. I think the idiot who used to live here was doing some sort of science experiment. Pretty much, Miss Paint says. Don't touch it, you say. Could be a death trap. Clover pulls his hand away quickly. He looks worried. Dai asks if he can have his doll back. You say, of course not. Shut up. He looks crestfallen. Go through 5th wall. God damn, it's hot in here. AC must be broken or something. And Joe's over there just slowly crawling his way here. Exit this weird little girl's room. Or there's fucking following them. Lead to Mara's room, and Great Caesar stab wound. What is even going on here? That's a phrase. Crowbar, where the hell are you leading us, you ask? He says it's the doc's old apartment. Really posh digs. Prime location, too. At least it was before the universe exploded. Why are there giant holes in the wall through which can be seen an abundance of blinding green plasma, you inquire? He says because the apartment is now floating somewhere inside a huge sun. A sun, you say? Well, shit. No wonder it's so hot. You could cook breakfast on cranial plates. Hiding out in the middle of a big sun doesn't sound like a real tenable predicament, does it, Crowbar? No, boss, he supposes it does not. Sound like it's actually kind of a shitty predicament, doesn't it, Crowbar? Yes, boss, he supposes it does. Predicament defying any sense of reason, safety, physical comfort, and most laws of science, probably. You wouldn't know about that, boss. You'll have to ask a scientist. Got a saucy mouth, you, Crowbar. You say to Crowbar, a real sassy mouth. He says if you don't want to stay, that's fine. There are contingencies in place. Contingencies, you say? He says Doc's suite had an emergency exit which the gang could flee through whenever things got too hot to handle. Circumstances, he says, which never once presented themselves. Until now. In the most literal way possible. Yeah, you say, because of the sun. Yes, he says, because of the sun. This structure of dialogue is just so... It's the stupidest thing ever. Well, what are you waiting for, Crowbar? Keep leading the way. It would feel weird because, like, Slick... And none of these characters talk. WV, Slick... Like, none of the Dursites or the Prospidians. None of the Midnight Crew. None of... the Felt... Lord English... Miss Paint, like... It would feel weird if they actually had dialogue boxes. But, like, it's still such a stupid way to do it. The way he's doing it. Keep leading the way. Okay. The damn thing stopped. The music cut out. Whatever. Dude. This has been scuffed as all hell. And of course it stopped. Hold up, you say. You're not sure about this Crowbar leading the way business. Who's the leader here? The smart mouth or you? He says you, of course. You don't know where the exit is. You say bullshit. You've been here before. You know this place like the back of your hand. You show him your hand, which is now mostly unfamiliar to you because it's made of metal. You put your hand down quickly because that didn't serve your charcoal purpose at all. He says if you insist. The exit is in the room with the clock in it. Do you remember where that is? Say, what do you look like? A moron? Of course you remember. Then after you, he says. Let me pause this so it fucking... After you... It's obviously down here. Through one of these doors. Watch and learn, buddy. Open the door. That was not the right door. Never mind. Just take us to the exit, Crowbar. She says, yeah, sure. Nah. Proceed. You lead the mob through a few more of these weird skinny panels. Some of the guys distracted over there in the lounge. Just a quick match at table stickball. Fun game they made up, which is based on their hats. Tell them to quit playing pool and get over here. They start laughing their asses off at the noob who doesn't know a game is table stickball when he sees one. Show Slick the exit. So this is it, huh? You say. Why does he keep the exit in the room with the clock anyway? Cora says the exit's in the room with the clock because the exit is the clock. You say you see. You look the clock up and down. Doesn't look the same as you remember. It's a lot fancier when you smashed it with the crowbar. You mean the crowbar. all purple and gold and ticking, as if deciding the fate of someone you don't know or care about. Someone who doesn't understand a golden opportunity when she sees it. Someone whose behavior may have been controversial, and whose sentence apparently had to be arbitrated by a magical timepiece. Just as well you smashed it. That way nobody can outsource their judgment to the verdict of a stupid clock. Yes, you definitely thought all that now. Wait, what happened to the pendulum? The ball thingy, you mean? Crowbar says it broke. You see. Alright. Although, is it seriously not buffering? Well, whatever. No. Anyway, none of that matters now. How are you supposed to exit through this thing? Guess you have to open it? Yes, he says. How, you say? He says, oh, gotta pry it open. If only they had a tool with which to pry. Perhaps a tool which is notorious for its prying ability, which also happens to be its sole purpose. You wouldn't happen to know where such a tool might be, would you? He asks. No, he supposes not. There he goes again with that smart mouth. Nothing but sass from this guy. I'm starting to miss your old right-hand man. At least when he got sick of your shit, he would just turn around and light a cigarette. Punch clock. There. Crowbar schmobar. How the hell you gonna squeeze all these big glutes to that skinny ass door? Wait, you might have an idea. Wasn't there a guy with an oven? Where's the guy with the oven? Hey, oven, get over here. Crowbar whispers his name is actually Biscuits. You don't give a fuck. Biscuits seems to understand he's being summoned and waddles over. Yep, there's his magic oven. Wow, what a dumb juju. Should come in handy for once though. Everybody in. Everyone in the oven. Let's go. Move. Iggy, Slowpoke, what's his face? Yes, you two, Miss Paint. Clover, short guy, top hat. Get in there, Crowbar. Can mouth off all you want, just do it in the oven. Stitch face, fatty, fireman, the centaur butler? Yeah, what the hell, come on in. He can be the team mascot or something. Plus his milk was fucking great. Biscuits, other biscuits, big guy, bigger guy. That should do it. Take oven. Keep up 13 of Stars card. What? Cards don't go up to 13. Stars ain't a real suit either. These guys really are a bunch of whack jobs. Whatever, you'll just slip it in the deck. Time to go. The fact that out of all characters, it's fucking slick. Because using the damn inventory. I mean, he's not really capture logging shit. He literally just has an actual inventory. But like, we haven't had any characters capture logging stuff for like 5,000 pages at this point. Whatever, you slip it in the deck. Time to go. Wait, before you go. Perfect. Exit. And of course, it's fucking. Oh, at least it didn't really miss much of anything. It's like one page. What the shit? Brother. This was their secret escape hatch? You see, it's also clear now. Things get too hot to handle. The Doc and his posse duck out of the clock into the idiot wagon for a little spin to the infinite oblivion with some giant octopus things. Thanks for the tip, Crowbar. Thank you so very fucking much. I know, sure there's somewhere to go. Hang on a minute. What's that? And, what is this fucking stuff? Alright, still good. You don't need a fancy robotic eye to tell you what that is. You know exactly what that is. I sure got he had a fucking jetpack ass. Oh, like rocket. It's the fucking jackpot. I completely forgot Dark was even there. Fucking Lord Jack is. Oh. Cal Jack. And they call him Lord Jack, but he's really. I guess because he has the eyes like fucking Caliborn. I don't know. Since his dream self was doing that, now his real self is also gone. He left behind the life ring. Don't remember exactly where he ends up here. And this is Earth, obviously. Alright, he just starts zapping around everywhere. Let me see. That should be fine. Bustin', 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 bustin' makes it feel good. This might be copyright. Who knows? We'll see, I guess. Oh, right, this. This is actually pretty sick. You actually teleporting inside the fucking movie itself. Act 6, Intermission 5. Intermission 6. Oh, great. I'm gonna actually change. Alright, there we go. I did it. Conquered the Maroon Strike Planet. Thus unlocking the final, most powerful Toad Goblin of all. Went from frogmen, the puppet guys, to Toad Goblins. Wow, he's so perfect and huge, so strong. I love him being strong, finally. An ideal minion, or the ideal minion, the type of power I admire the most, which is being a huge, strong guy with enormous, powerful muscles. Yes. Oh yeah. Also got the green stripe hat. He's good too. In that, he's also large, and relatively strong, and mean. He flips a coin too, I think, which is also cool. Oh, don't tell me what they do. All I care about is that they're big and strong. Do not spoil my moment. Trines with more of a human monkey earth business. What? Nothing to say? Do you miss Hussy now? Alright. I didn't realize they're probably like 7 feet tall or some shit. Unless they're all just tiny. And the fella's normal sized. Yes, this is good. Finally learning who's boss. And soon, everyone else will too. Now I have to conquer the Black Planet. This one is a different thing from the others. My sources tell me, which I mean, the clown tells me. This planet has been claimed by the Black Queen herself. I need to overthrow her to win. As such, in a struggle brilliant cleverness, my brain devised an idea. Recruited Drac Noir. But I keep forgetting he's actually in the game. Like, he's actually in the game itself. So, the Queen, Jack, and all those other things are actually there. This is just so different that I keep forgetting he's actually playing right now. I recruited Jack Noir to help her. Really, it's for me. Well, he strikes me as such a good plan. So I might as well do it. Just do it always, rather than always thinking of new, which is hard to do. Music, so it buffers. Can you pause? Friendship wasn't horrible to me. I think of a new way to dispose of him. His usefulness and relationship. Don't tell him I said any of this. My treachery to him is meant to be a surprise. Ha 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 ha. Hello? Where the fuck did you go? Aren't you going to tell me what you think of my great plan, or divide me in some fashion? Find juvenile conduct and poor critical thinking skills. He actually misses Hussey. That's hilarious. I mean, at the end of the day, he's just a lonely fucking asshole. And he's like 3 years old or some shit. Well, you unspeakably putrid and fatuous blabbermouth. I demand you talk to me. Okay, I see how it is. Decided you will no longer allow me to browbeat you into helping me. The sheer force of petulance. It may surprise you to know I'm just as capable of respecting that as I am of throwing a tantrum about it. I don't need you anymore. I don't need anyone. I'm surprised he actually calls it a tantrum. That he, or should I just admit he's being a child about it? He is as much of a villain as he is self-aware. At least. So that's usually the type of villain I can respect. The one who realizes they're just being a piece of shit and doesn't care. Are we good now for the music? It should be fine. You put it back. I think we're good. Hopefully. Booyah. Intense stare down. Alright, this is the first time he's seen one of the cherubs. He doesn't even know they exist. God. He's probably gonna pull out his gun or some shit. Is this gonna load or? I guess I'm just waiting here. There we go. Nope, he's just getting punched the next week. That makes sense. Oh, I should up using him as a cursor. And event 6, intermission 5, intermission 6. What? Does this mean? Oh, he's finally on the planet now. We're here? Oh, you're here. Oh yeah, I guess he fell asleep and they got there. So yeah, I mean he would have already been there. Hello? Is anyone there? Jade? Nana? Jaspers? Dave Sprite? Regular Dave? Where is everyone? Wait, where are they? Anyways, I don't really remember. This sucks. You chance upon the slab of the jaded fool's ennui. Ennui? Ennui? I don't really know how to actually pronounce that. You don't know the slab is called that, but that's what the slab is called. Looks like a good spot to decompress after your strange ordeal through cannon space. Alright, we got so much shit happening. And Clyde is so far away. I guess I should change back to John. Okay, that seems fine. Let's wait, load it up. So, has anyone figured out how we're actually going to stop this meteor? Oh, 3 years not enough time to solve that problem. No, we haven't. Oh my god. Still traveling at the speed of light, we only seem to be picking up steam. I don't think that's possible, dude. In fact, I'm not sure we were ever traveling at light speed. Think there's maybe been some bogus science in circulation that we've been chumped again behind. What? Just saying. No, I'm just saying. We came all this way and we're all going to die. I don't believe this. How could we not have thought this through better? This fucking dude. Freaking the fuck out now. Oh my god, why is Terezi smiling like that? I only need one creepy fucking troll girl. And that's Aradia. That's it. Why is she smiling like that? What the fuck? Hussy fucking did that shit on purpose. She should not be this happy right now. I just like her blind smile was like cute creepy. She's just creepy now with the fucking eyes. Like, jeez. Let's just know. I don't. I just don't fuck with that. Man, I love this song. I don't believe this. How could we not have thought this through better? It's like The Reckoning V 2.0 or 3.0. Or wait, maybe 4.0 if we're counting the before us. So they know how to rub salt in the wound. But those of us who can't fly. You know I can't fly. You know it's a sword shop for me. I can literally just carry you, my guy. Calm down. Baby. He's one of those bags try. Don't get ready to work an alcoholic producer like Rose plummeted down so many fucking rankings. Yeah, this is a song as much as selfish. Yeah, it's just let yeah. Apart this entire time. Whatever. Okay. I want to keep the music on. Fucking good. And you let time powers take a copy of and see the reality. Bark. There it is, the barking again. It wasn't me. Who the fuck is barking? Guy, did you bark? Fucking with his mouth. Yes. Terezi, you animals, bro. What is it? What are you looking at? Maybe the mayor barked. Mayor, was that you? Ha, I bet it was. God, I love the mayor. He's so full of surprises. Oh, God. Here comes Jade, I'm guessing. Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be fucked. Hey, guys. What would she sound like? I mean, she's supposed to be like evil right now, under control. Honestly, I feel like she would have the same exact fucking voice, honestly. Hey guys. I don't remember. I haven't done her voice in such a long time. I'm just gonna do regular ass female voice. I don't know. Long time no see. Oh fuck. The first time you see your ex in 3 years and she's evil and trying to kill you. That's rough. Alright. 5 minutes. Well, yeah, let's run the ad. Perfect. Man. Hardly. Oh, man. I think I'll go for another like 15 minutes. I mean, I'm basically finished with intermission 5, intermission 6. So, should be good. I definitely at least be able to finish it. And then keep going for a tiny bit. It's 6,240 something that Homestuck, such a stupid name, starts. that's how many pages is this? Oh, yeah, 6,243 is when it starts. And it ends 6,278. Depending on how much dialogue there is, which I don't think there is. I think it's mostly just Caliborn kind of being Caliborn. Breaks. I'm pretty shit at actually managing my time and taking breaks like I'm supposed to. Okay. Lagging like crazy. Deepest sigh of all. Get out of here. So bored. Yes. Oh my god, where did he get that from? Hell yes. Fucking yes. Well then. That was a lot. Alright. We're right there where the Terezi mind shit would start coming in. I don't really need to worry about that right now. And Act 6, Intermission 5. Oh, I'm going to Caliborn next, so should probably switch. And a year 4. Damn. 2013. This is taking a while. gonna end soon anyway, so. Okay, that leg is crazy. Goodness gracious. Alright. Oh, the leg isn't even properly. The color sticking out the lines and that's not even fully written. Insert disc 3. Because you can't even fucking draw a circle. There is no disc 3, you asshole. The end. Ah, ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Ha. I'm not doing all that. Holy shit. I think that is way too many. Way too many. For me to bother doing that? Oh. Oh, whatever. Music stopped, but I need to. Act 6, Act 6. Oh, God. With this garbage, you're stupid. Wow, no, boring. Bullshit, dumb noise, who cares? Whatever, morons. It's time for Caliborn's dumbass story. Great. Oh, fuck. This stupid song. I hate it. Oh my god. This is so stupid. I hated every second of that. He's so proud of himself, too. You just know it. It's honestly sad. Oh man, do we want to start this? Yeah, let's just get it over with. Begin this fucking shit. male Homo sapien is trapped in his room. The premise is uninteresting. Guess who's probably doing Caliborn's voice? A young man Homo sapien is trapped in his room. The premise is uninteresting, and everything about it sucks. Hence the title, which is a portmanteau, consisting of two thematically appropriate words. The male is not very smart. Something about a human birthday. There is something about a human birthday. It doesn't have a name yet. More stupid things along those lines. All of this is irrelevant. Here's what really matters. A young male cherub has achieved total domination over his quest, thus unlocking his magical mystery planet, and therefore gaining supreme mastery over all events in reality, canonical or otherwise. Became a god tier, obviously. It's easy, involving a trivial act of self-suicide. It's not a very big deal at all. That's what happens when you're the best. You become the best thing quite casually, off screen. Like it's not even that important. Oh my god. Then he started climbing the god tiers. Lordling. See? Like that. He's done that flashy thing, which name may not even be literally real. With each god tier he climbed, he got a new achievement badge shown on his kitty camper handy sash. That's so stupid. Which also may be a thing that's not literally real. Like many other things, which don't seem to have literal reality, but exist anyway. Getting new badges helps you understand stupid things like that better. In other words, they are mostly pointless. Like the gift of gab, which is especially useless to our hero, since there's nobody for him to talk to, except for a rude clown, and all his dumb green friends, I guess. The fact that he actually calls them friends now when he said friendship is disgusting to him and useless is hilarious. He's like actually the worst thing in the universe, and he hates everything, but he still wants a friend. Which I shouldn't feel bad for him, but I kind of do. He's just such a pathetic character that I can't help it. And he could already talk to them regardless, so what the fuck. The badges are all so shitty. I barely even know what to say. One of them lets you acquire objects through your hands. No capture logs required. Wow, it's a dream come true. There's another one. I'm not joking here. That grants you the ability to have non-awkward personal relationships. I wish I was making this up. I really do. To be fair, a lot of the interactions are pretty fucking awkward. But there was one badge he got. Funny that he hates Hussey, but he's doing this narration shit exactly the way Hussey did it. And this fucking next video is taking forever to load up. Whatever. That was not a pitiful waste of his time. Let me pause it so it actually. A skeleton key badge. Having this badge meant that he could automatically unlock any log he wanted to, including all the contraptions on this planet, allowing him to officially and permanently assume control of property of his experiential continuum, which I have reason to believe is called the narrative. And due to his unquestioned supremacy over a lot of things, he is now able to commandeer this enigmatic medium, while totally unimpeded by the ghostly voice of a sarcastic douche. In my dream, I am this cherub. Close up, it's me. And as it happens, my dream is a fact. I've taken over this story and will now retell it according to my understanding and level of interest. I'll additionally provide an honest and brutal critique of the events and the way they have been shown by utilizing the most potent weapon anyone could ever hope to allocate to a specimen. It is a weapon of satire. Oh my god, this is going to be so great. Has anyone ever done anything like this before? I doubt it. This fucking dumbass. I literally have that tablet too. Not the exact one, but It's so fucking. Where did you even get that shit from? All I had to do is keep working the magic. My fucking computer pencil. Yes. Drawing is easy. Don't let anyone ever tell you that it isn't. You work hard and hone your. Why is he being fucking motivational now? Jeez. It's fucking. He's such a weirdo. Okay, let me put the music back on. Damn. Damn. Lower it just a tiny bit. And hone your craft. Ignore the haters until you are in the zone. Excuse me while I draw a shitty room. Male examine room. Oh man. You examine your shitty room. You are the male, calling him you for some reason. That's how this idiotic adventure goes usually. The guy on the screen, that's you. Confused yet? Ha. It only goes downhill from here. Prepare to be frustrated and angry as more things happen. Male, do some stuff. You fuck around heartily. Again, by you I mean him. I know it is counterintuitive, but I'll keep saying he's you because my artistic license. What the hell is he actually able to critique his own work here is... It's impressive, but it's also like, if you can do that, then why didn't you just make it not as fucking contrived and bullshit as you did? It wouldn't be as popular, but it'd be a hell of a lot a better story. But, I mean, that's not really the point, I guess. Oh, man. The U-male fucks around a lot like this. Bouncing around and jittering, wasting time. The secret is that it's actually me fucking around. Move this guy around like a puppet. My imaginary hand. See? Male, go open that chest. And I tell my puppet what to do by typing orders in the thing. Pretending that you are typing them is a disingenuous ruse at best to make you believe that you are guiding my puppet, while also bizarrely insisting that you are the puppet. By calling him you, I unsuccessfully strive to immerse you in an experience that no one with a brain could ever conceivably wish to participate in regardless. But in the end, the joke of it all is just me telling myself what to do with my puppet, and then doing it. You will agree this is the height of creative self-indulgence. In fact, for me to even be mocking the practice, almost feel incestuously masturbatory. Though that is a redundant phrase for cherubs. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. That's just fucking weird. Jesus Christ. Male hide inside chest. I mean, of all the fucking phrases that I've heard in Homestuck, that is probably one of the worst ones. And that's saying something. Because there's some pretty bad fucking lines in this damn comic. Beep, beep, beep. All aboard the idiot wagon. This is the kind of thing that happens almost every screen, as opposed to accomplishing things that are important or make sense. Let's take note of the fact that I'm slamming this tendency and move on. Male, go over there. Okay, you go over there. You stand there and nothing happens. God damn, I am good at this. Male, do a dance on the shape. Oh. The song's done. You get on the shape and I make you do a dance. I use the principle of animation to put movements in motion somehow. You notice by now my storytelling genius. Oh my god. I drew my puppet and I drew his room and that's it. Now all I have to do is move him around the room and make him do meaningless things for laughs. But the really funny thing is, the laughter is mostly happening. God. This voice is happening. My god. I don't know how voice actors do this shit. It's not even a good voice either. This way, I can make so many of these story rectangles. Seems someone who's stupid enough to look at my rectangles in the first place. That's how much is happening, and the plot is advancing at breakneck speed. This is just a clever trick, though. Wow. I literally get a fucking Lord English theme right as I'm at his point in this. It's just a clever trick, though. Because the truth is, there is no plot. Nothing actually is actually happening ever. It's a lot of bullshit like this. Cakes and cards flying every which way. And you were just sitting there, frowning at it. Male exercise freedom to leave room. Strife. The lucky male is oblivious to his privilege, not being chained to his room. The horrible sister he doesn't have. Advantage makes him way too overpowered. Therefore, he is what some refer as a human Mary Sue. This makes him less sympathetic, gives you another reason to actively root for his death. So, like I said, he's really Caliborn's the Mary Sue when you think about it. Well, Gary Stu is the male equivalent, which isn't really as catchy of a term, in my opinion. I mean, Doodle had everything handed to him, and just became like immortal. Doodle needed a fucking black hole to even be able to take him out the universe, which, I mean, he never really even died. Not technically. Where am I? He goes downstairs, you think. Aha, that's it. This is it. Something important is happening. But your observation is another brainless fallacy. The thing happening here is just as pointless as everything else. The larger Homo sapien is obviously attempting to help the man grow up and become strong. The rite of passage involving sweets, possibly to help the man become a trickster, but the male is stubborn and refuses, like an idiot. Now leave building. Turns out the male can leave after all, relatively unhindered, basically contradicting the entire premise of the story. What a joke, you say to yourself. You the wither though, not you the male. Pretty sure you can't even click on this stuff anymore. Is this still? Okay, yeah, it is. Boggle vacantly at these shenanigans. It becomes to dawn on you that everything you just did may have been a colossal waste of time. It also begins to dawn on you that I was the one all along who illustrated this fantastic cartoon rectangle. To remember that you saw it before somewhere, and you now find this revelation to be almost as retroactively plausible as it is mind-blowing. It brings to mind a famous quote from a celebrated poet of yore that I think goes like this: "Well, shit, that's a hell of a mystery. No one thought it was a mystery, and did it even really need solving? Damn if it didn't just get solved. So nice work. Cherub Shakespeare, probably." I'm pretty sure that was Carcat. I mean, it's the only actual quote that Hussey has put in that is misquoted, attributed to somebody else that I actually know of, because he's actually the one in this fucking story. It might have been as well. A certain Cherub Shakespeare said. We immediately have a fucking Roxy theme right after that. Clouds. Let me see. Okay, this is stopped. Okay. Yeah, 4 minutes. Not did I say 15 minutes? I'll keep going. I mean, what, we're in 6262, and it's 626. What? 6278. So that's 16 more pages. I could do that. I could do that easy. Oh, see this. You really are. You want to be as successful as me. Not going to happen, by the way. Anyway, back to the story. Clouds of all things. After an endless parade of unamusing, inconsequential events, finally something happens. You'll find this is customary for this tale. Lots and lots of stupid, unimportant things happen, and finally, out of nowhere, a stupid, important thing happens. A meteor appears without explanation. It's headed directly for the male. There's nothing he can do but accept his fate. Look, he's not even tried to flee because he is an ignoramus. Get murdered by explosion. Okay. He, are thoroughly murdered by the explosion. You, not him, are stunned and yet underwhelmed at the moment. Dude, of course this fucking music isn't playing. Probably most of that wasn't even playing. Like this entire time. Yeah, underwhelmed by the moment of anticlimax. As you continue to buckle vacantly, you reaffirm your suspicion. Nothing you did just mattered at all. Nothing you just did mattered at all. Oh man. Confirm the kill. Dead. That's about to start. Probably started. I produce photographic evidence of the slaughtered male body. He is indeed dead, and will stay dead for the whole story. Only his ghost will show up now and then, in a blurry flash of light, to haunt me periodically throughout the history. I'll say more about that later. You think the above graphic looks familiar. Think you have seen this great drawing before, in a different context. See, it's what master storytellers refer to as a visual callback. Truly exceptional professionals often will take an old drawing they did that shows similar situation and do a couple of half-assed things, like change the colors to make it slightly different. You observe that this ingenious feat of laziness makes the repeated things seem more profound and meaningful than they are, for reasons you don't understand, because they don't exist. This is a trade secret among skilled artisans such as I. Please try to keep this on the down low and not tell anybody. It can be our secret. They don't even need to know. Let me start the ad. The end of Act 1. Like nobody's even here, so I'll just keep going. This concludes the first thing of the story, which is called an act. There are a lot of these, and they only get longer, and then begin to split into acts, and acts. Trust me, the structure rapidly deteriorates into utter nonsense, or at least it would, if it had not already begun. As such, we can pile the shit out of the box. But please do not worry, I'll be there to guide you through every mind-numbing twist and turn, while prodding the material with my keen wit and satirize the hell out of everything. To hold the responsible parties like it's next. Either way, you have no choice. I'm in total charge here. In total charge here now. I believe at this point, another one of my villainous full-throated laughs will be in order. Villainous laughter happen. All right. I guess it's about to be 9. What was that? Hold on. BRB. I mean, BRB. Let me make sure the stream is actually even still. Going well. Seems fine. Now, okay. Let's see about music should be fine now. Press. Drawing book. What is all this shit? Horses? Why horses? Is this supposed to be ironic or something? That the very objects falling out of this horse, falling out of this box, out of this horse, would it be in the proximity of some horses? I don't get it. And what's this? An illustration manual of some sort? Is someone implying I would benefit from this? Fuck whoever's implying that. By storing it in a secret hole for me to discover. Oh god, how to draw a manga. Basics of character drawing. Who is this extravagant bitch? Is she partly a robot? Sort of like me? Oh, she seems to be an artist too. Also like me. Does she draw herself? I don't see how that's possible. Considering she is fictional, as well as a girl. Some other very skilled draftsman. Interesting. Assuming he means craftsman. Must have drawn it. Unless draftsman is a word used for artist. I'd never heard of that. I should probably search this shit up just to make sure. Okay, the damn music isn't even playing. Fuck my life. How did he make it look like she is coming out of the paper? When I turn the book, the image stays flat. The illusion is exposed. I wonder if the sorcerer of this so-called manga reveals the nature of his wizardry inside the tome. Why is the friendly bitch looking at me like that? With the large glassy eyes and shiny face, it's making me have weird feelings in my body. I have to put this down. It's a fucking weeb. Oh my god. Lord English. You're welcome. Jeez. Act 6, Super Cartridge Expansion Pack. Sweet new features. What the fuck is this shit? Oh, what is this, man? What? Oh, man. Okay. Okay, so address one who makes... Yeah, right. They've run out of game discs, and now California Experiential is called a narrative. Liddy, does he know you recently made the shrewd decision to purchase the Act 6 Super Cartridge Expansion Pack? Just plug it into any in-universe console port to unlock a variety of exciting new gameplay features and proceed through the remaining canon unfettered. Caliborn models through 6 new sub-acts of infantile subversive parody, targeting the very tale he inhabits, none the wiser. Do you have what it takes to humor this bold new storyteller, a young man in peak command for his epic struggle to produce vaguely recognizable shapes? Can you endure his ill-tempered, hyperbolic sentence fragments long enough to reach an interspersed series of sub-intermissions, through which, while our new narrator pauses to gather his thoughts, our cast of quasi-reunited heroes may resume their intrepid march toward the end of Homestuck proper? And can you keep this on the down low so Caliborn may continue to believe he has commandeered the medium absolutely, while we privately return to the narrative between these miserable trades? It can be our secret. He doesn't even need to know. Act 6, Act 1, all the way down. Oh, hell no. Let's see, is this... Oh, that should be fine. Oh, hell no. Oh, God. Okay, fine. Let's see how his dumb cartridge runs. Just a pinch of stardust. Oh, yes. How about some delicious false teeth for good measure? Why not? I'm no expert on microchips, but I doubt these conditions are ideal. Yes, perfect. Show must go on, so as to quote another famous cherub, though I'm not sure which one. Probably a sports legend, I would guess. While I pause to gather my thoughts for my Act 2 tirade, please enjoy this intermission cartridge, whatever it is, with its exciting new gameplay features. I sure hope it doesn't have any problems or anything. This fucking dickhead. Let's pause the music. Act 6, intermission 1. This shit even runs. No, I think I'll get a couple more pages in and then end in like 2 or 3 minutes. Alright, she teleported them off. Now she's on there. They're crashing on the Alpha Earth. Then. And we're taking it. Okay. I must have got most of these plots. Okay. Besides, I mean, it's fitting that it the capture itself stopped, but cool animation. Flash animation is unexpectedly cut short due to a critical Stardust clog. What a shame. Those exciting new gameplay features were looking real slick too. I think it was pretty neat how the panels were sliding around like that. Oh well, you probably didn't miss all that much. Nevertheless, on a hunch, you navigate once again to your trusty Bandcamp page and check the length of the song in question. Seems your fears are confirmed. It seems you missed 4 solid minutes of footage. Wonder if you'll ever find out what happens. Just had to click on the planets above to try to make some sense of the situation. Is Gold Pilot even that long? In the first place? 5 minutes. I guess we went through a minute. In the honor of Beck. I should honestly probably go through when I'm done, not just finish and then that's it. And we'll see if I do the epilogues. Those are gonna be a fucking slog and a half. But it would be interesting to at least see the commentary from the artist from each song and what they thought and how that shit worked. It'd be pretty interesting. Let's see. Let's put the music back on. I'm saying to click the planets, but I'm not really. 62979. It's lagging now. Okay. John Egbert has gone missing. Interesting. That even. Okay. There's only the main 4. Rose, what's up? I seem to have been deposited on Lolar. Yeah, so I heard. It tells me you think you know what happened. Want to give me the scoop? Sure. I believe Jade has officially gone Grimbark. Da-da-da-da-da. Something split us up. Something planets. Believe she something function as the hand, probably the Condas, something control, under her control maybe, may have a purpose. John and managed to elude her. Have you heard from him? Damn, she wasn't kidding. This is surreal. Dave, I'm having trouble understanding you. Yeah, I can't understand a word you're saying. I think I'll do this and then I'll end. I mean, Jade is obviously under control, so there's kind of no point even. I guess. No, it's just showing which planet everybody's on. It's not showing anything like that. So, you just as brain damaged as we are? Who's we? Me and Karkat. Of course not. But if you're referring to the short-term memory loss we all seem to be experiencing, yes, I've got that too. Okay. So I have no idea how we got to low FAF then. How do you know I'm on low FAF? I'm talking to Karkat. I didn't think Karkat could remember the acronyms for your planets. Yeah, but I don't think that's the memory loss issue. That's just him being an idiot. Let's not get into that. I should probably change the Dave. Or it could be Kanaya. Fuck it, I'll be Kanaya. Let me pause the fucking music. Shit is. Okay. Hold on. Oh, so this happened first. About Rezi. She's with Rezi. Well, we've seen them act before. Would be interesting though. Do they remember what happened? No. But it seems they've both surmised the missing events since we arrived. What? How? Well, they are seers after all. Friggin' seers. All making us knights look bad. And whatever you are. What were you again? I'm a sylph. What the dick is a sylph? I'm on record as once having facetiously liking it to a magical witch. But witches are already magical, aren't they? Like, by definition. Oh, wait, that's a joke, I guess. God damn, this missing time shit is making me feel dumb as hell. If it's any reassurance, you seem like the same old Dave to me. Okay, good. Is that supposed to be an insult? Or not? I don't really know. Because it kind of suggests that he's already dumb. She might have just meant it like, you seem fine. I don't know. She can be a bit like Rose, but she's a bit more truthful at times. Who knows with her sometimes? I don't know. Okay, good. So what does the Sears think happened? I don't know. Rose was trying to tell me, but she ceased being comprehensible. Oh God, she's still drunk. No, it's just that her words suddenly became, well, why don't you just talk to her and see for yourself? Okay. Wow, you're right. What the fuck? Man, I can't even describe it. It's not just that her text is unreadable gibberish. I mean, it is, but it's more than that. Man, the fucking bots are coming out tonight. I've had like 5 bands this stream. It's more than that. It's like existentially inscrutable somehow. I know, right? I think we may have a problem here. Yeah. May have a problem is a bit of an understatement. Of course. Okay, last one, and then I will end. And who's on Dave's planet then? Guess it'd probably be. Would it be Karkat? Probably. Hey, what? Hope this isn't too dumb a question, but do you have any idea how I got here? Got where? Lohak. What's Lohak? It's my old planet. You know, with the lava and shit. Remember? It has dumb crocodiles and a stock market. At least they used to have one. Don't know if they locked it down since that time. I literally ransacked the entire economy. If you say so. I have more important things to worry about. I'm trying to remember how I got here. Where are you? I'm on the planet with the volcano. That was Jade's planet, right? Lofaf? I don't know. No idea what the acronyms for your planets are. It's been 3 years since I last saw them. Even then I was barely paying attention to what they were called. So I was busy trolling you. Land of Frost and Frogs. Are you sure? I don't see any frost. Yeah, melted. What about the frogs? Did they melt too? No. I mean, I doubt it. You probably just can't see any right now. Can you hear any ribbits? Motherfucker. Did you just ask me if I can hear any ribbits? Yes. This isn't some joke around pal time day. We all seem to be suffering from some sort of amnesia. Do you think we should try to get to the bottom of that? Probably. None of you and Kanaya have been on Lofaf. How do you know I'm here with Kanaya? I'm talking to her right now. Oh. Are you with anyone in Loham? Lohak. Whatever. Yeah, I'm with the mayor. They're with the mayor. Yes. And nobody else? Yeah. Why are you with the mayor? Don't know. Just am. Not that I'm complaining one bit. The mayor always rules categorically. FYI, I just high-fived them for like the 3rd time in a row to my recent recollection. You lucky son of a bitch. So the last thing you actually do remember. Oh my god. I remember Jade. Right. Me too. She was like a... Let me change to fucking Dave now. Me too. She was like a fucking werewolf or something. Yeah, that was pretty freaky. Wait, then she zapped the Stonehenge place. Oh yeah, and John was there. Yeah. We all landed on some grass, like a pile of fuck-ups, and then, damn, then what happened? I don't know. What the hell happened to John? God. My voice hurts. Okay. Now I'll just go to the next page and I will end it here. Let me pause the music. I'll have to pause it. I should probably just I'll just mute it. Yeah, next one. Is this gonna be too long? The thing zooms into the circle representing Durst, and suddenly a character select screen explodes into action. Yet again, you find yourself overwhelmed by feelings of narrative empowerment as you agonize over which of these two lawless ladies you will hitch your wagon to as you blaze a new trail through the treacherous frontiers of interactive fiction. Oh crud, you say. More Stardust glitches. You just click them both in whatever order you feel like and hope for the best. Alright then. How much? If this isn't too much, I'll do this and then I'll end. Maybe. Woof. It seems like it's gonna be a lot. How long is this? Let me see. 6, 2, 8, 9. Alright, we're on here. See, the entire thing is 200 pages. But this is kind of where the story starts getting a bit less interesting to me, and they start doing shit where I'm just like, whatever, man. Like, who really gives a fuck anymore? But overall, it's still a pretty decent thing. Overall, it's still a decent story, but let me just put the music back on. Okay. Yo, did you just woof? Yes, I just woofed. I see. You can also talk in person language, it would seem. Yes, I can talk in person language. So why don't you say person things instead of woofs? Oh, don't worry. I'll say lots of person things to you. Or you see, Roxy. Why are they talking like this? Oh god. We have many things to discuss. Many person things to discuss. God, she looks... Okay, that was short as fuck. This will probably not take too long. I guess I'll change to Jane now. So it's gonna be Jane, and then once this shit loads up and I can actually read the dialogue, I will end it there. Oh man. Okay. See, like, Jade looks slightly unhinged. Jane looks fucking insane. Like, it's not even close. Damn, can't even show the dialogue. Appears the current path is too corrupted to continue. You can't open the dialogue log. Right. It is simply too shitty. Perhaps this part of the story will clear up a little later, and you will be able to resume this arc. Till then, no dice. Let's just keep. Sure, there's not much else. I've only gone like barely 300 pages. Let me see, what is... and 2, 3... Once we switch to Dave, I'll actually end. Just to finish this off. Excuse me? But did you just laugh your ass off at me under your breath? Yeah, maybe. I fail to see what is so amusing. You do? Seriously? Okay, I guess the situation is a little funny because of this absurd folder. The fact that I whiffed at you probably didn't help either. I'm not here to share a good laugh over the old lady's sense of design or her penchant for scrapbooking. I'm here to make sure you do as you're told. Ugh. Now take the file and review your assignment. I already looked at it. It's dumb and impossible, and I ain't cooperating with her regardless. Yes, you will. Can we change the subject? No. Aren't you Jake's grandma? That's what he told me when we were pen pals. But I think it's more accurate to say I'm his alternate universe biological daughter. Oh, that clears that up then. Yes, it does. Did she actually just stick her tongue out? I think that's like, it doesn't really change much of her personality. She's still Jade, but she just is more... I should probably change it to Roxy, I guess. She's just evil now. Not really evil, just following the Condes's orders. Yes it does. Now take the damn folder. So, old granny daughter English? Why are you part dog plus evil looking? Do not call me that. What? My surname is Harley, not English. Alright. Because the fucking Condes is scared of good old Lord English. It's the only being in the universe that she's terrified of. The only person who can actually defeat her. Let's see. Should I just... Yeah, I'll snooze it. This is not going to take too long anyways. But you may refer to me as Jade, or ma'am, if you are feeling especially nervous and deferential. Which, as it turns out, is the way you should be feeling about me always. Oh, lol. Lol, what? Jade, I'm in no way buying that you're normally this pompous and tyrannical. The shtick really doesn't suit you, it's so obvious. Why are you doing the batter hag's tacky bidding anyway? She got you under an extraterrestrial fish speller. Silence. Oof. Open the file. Open it. Fine. God. Has she even interacted with I don't remember them ever really talking that much. Or like ever. How many 26293? And it switches over to Dave. 6314. So, like, probably 20 pages. It shouldn't be too bad. Okay, I opened it. Hey, look, it's the same shit as before. I'm supposed to make this weird, knobbly spike ball appear out of nothing. Yes. Okay, got it. Let me give it a shot then. Well, it's still impossible. What now, ma'am? It's not impossible. It is too. You're the rogue avoid. Don't you know what that means? I don't know. It means I can turn invisible and stuff? Like a blonde in that crappy superhero quartet? Damn. Absolute shade to fucking Invisible Girl. It means a lot more than that. True powers are impressive, more impressive than those of anyone else in your crappy quartet. In fact, I would say they are almost as cool as mine. Not sure their ability to make weird spike balls out of nothing is all that cool, TBH. Not just spike balls. Imagine that your title is roughly synonymous with one who steals nothing. What do you mean? What do you think it means to be able to steal nothing? As in, you can literally take nothingness out of the equation, as in make shit appear, as in make everything appear. Essentially, what that means, if I remember correctly. It means I'm like a shitty cat burglar who sucks at her job. Wrong. It means just the opposite. It means you can steal the essence of nothingness from something. You can rob nothingness from an idea if you put your mind to it, effectively allowing you to conjure virtually anything out of thin air. OMG, you can't be serious. That is way too much superpower for a dork like me to have. Oh no. Please don't growl at me, Dog Jade. It's legit frightening. I'm sorry. Your remarks of self-deprecation made me very angry. So it's like she's still herself. She's like getting pissed on someone else's behalf. She's like, don't be mean to yourself. Also, do the evil witch's bidding. Oh my fucking god. And of course it's fucking frozen. Fuck my life. I'm almost 6 hours. Once I was even more of a dork than you, but now I am one of the most powerful beings who has ever existed. I don't want to hear any whining about what you think you can't do. You're hereby under strict orders from myself and her condescension to climb up and conjure the orb. Do you understand? So I'm just supposed to sit here and think about this ugly ball and twiddle my fingers or something? You tell me. Space is my racket, not void. Maybe it would help if I knew what the dang thing was. How am I supposed to steal the non-existence from a concept? The concept only exists in my mind as ugly ball. It's called the Matriorb. It is the key to resurrecting the troll race. Once you create it, the Empress will hatch it on an uninhabited planet located beyond the reach of her cruel employer. There her people will have another chance to thrive without the ever-looming threat of extinction that comes with his influence. But they'll be under the fucking looming threat of her enslavement. So it's like, I'd rather not exist. Let me just run the fucking ad. I don't know, nobody's even here. So, so you see, Roxy, there's nothing noble about refusing to help. Once an entire alien race went extinct because of a terrible monster, and you can help give them a second chance. Don't you want that? In theory, sure, I guess. But he basically asked me to bring a lot of people back to life so they can be slaves to that witch. You want to help make all these fresh new trolls, but then just turn them over to her? Like, here you go, have fun, snorkel bitch, Mega Hitler. I don't actually think I want to do that. Yes, fair enough. But here's the other thing. If you don't, I'm going to kill you. Oh no, it's like, fair point, but also, you'll just die. Like, so, it's just like, yeah, that is a fair statement. God. Oh yes, literal plurality of yeses. Seeing as you are God tier, it is very likely you will come back to life. So I can just keep killing you over and over, a different way each time. Maybe I'll disembowel you a few times, or not even need to use my sharp doggy teeth. I'll just snap my fingers and delicious guts will teleport outside your body. Oh god, I didn't realize. Yeah, she can like just kill you in 1,000 different ways because she could just teleport all parts of your body, whichever way she wants, and then you just keep regenerating and coming back to life. That's so fucked. Like that's actually one of the worst. Like she's way bad. She'd be like literally one of the most powerful ones. Even just with her regular space powers, like she could turn you into like the size of a fucking atom, make yourself bigger than the fucking universe or some shit. Like she could essentially do whatever she wants. No way. I'll keep on killing you again and again. Man, evil Jade is sucky. I believe you find I am the suckiest Jade there is. Now we're going to be here in the cell for as long as it takes. I'm not going anywhere until you try doing your voidy thing and making something appear. Is that understood? It's like she's not even trying to sound all professional and shit. She's just talking normally how she does. Blah. Fine. Why you gotta be so awful, Jade? Putting a cramp on us making choice new friends with each other. Oh well, here goes. All twiddling my fingers and such. Busting out the magics. Praying up a storm to the Holy Wizard Christ, they ain't fake. Alright, check it. One drink space egg coming up. Abracadabra. And nope. This is not a space egg. No, it's not. Balls. Guess I effed up my void spell. What is this thing? That's a perfectly generic object. It's perfectly generic? Yes. Don't know about that. Looks like a green cube to me. Which is it's like slightly beveled corners. That's what a perfectly generic object is. Couldn't something theoretically be more generic than this? How? I don't know. Exactly. If you want your powers to reach their full potential, you're going to need to become more familiar with the fundamental building blocks of ideas and how they translate into more complicated thoughts and forms. Then it becomes a simple matter of using your abilities to snatch those concepts from unreality. Sounds too hard. Better start killing me repeatedly and get it over with. You both know you don't think it's too hard. You think it sounds like an interesting challenge. Damn it. Fucking Jake's wily bitch ass grandma. It's a very good start though. With a little practice, I'm sure our Empress will have her orbit in no time. God, she looks so freaking. God, no, I can't. I can't keep looking at that. Of course, the damn fucking thing started. Okay. Jesus. Okay, cool. Here we go. Is it gonna play? Thank you. Well, at least I know I can make a whole lot of these bone cubes if all else fails. Heh, maybe I'll build a sick fort out of them. Gee, it would be fairly baller. F yeah. God. It's like without her talking about disembowering, like she's actually still pretty fucking chill. Keep trying for that orb though. I'll return in a while to review your progress. And remember, don't get any funny ideas. But pretty much all my ideas are funny. I mean, don't try to escape. Even if you are invisible, I will be able to track you down instantly. My sense of smell is very good. Now, if you excuse me, I have some business to attend to. What business? I'm still trying to locate my brother, but I'm having trouble picking up his scent. He is using his windy powers to obscure the trail, and it's giving me fits. God, she looks weirdly similar to fucking Jack now. Well, I guess Beck Noir, not Jack specifically. Windy powers, eh? Who is your bro? Woof. I mean, shush. That's enough questions from you. I believe you have a space egg to conjure. Mumble, mumble, egg. Mumble, shove it. Grumble. What? Mumble, mutter, my fat ass. Farewell, Roxy. Well. Return to the character select screen upon having completed one of the above arcs. Oh yeah, that's right. Forgot you even came from the select screen. Some of the choosable paths start getting a little long, you think. Some of these choosable paths. Per the drill, you double check to make sure you clicked on them all before proceeding. On the other hand, if this is the first time seeing this page, then welcome to the page 8. What? It's not. On page 6,299. I don't know why it's saying page 1,199. It's off by a lot, but whatever. It's page 6,299. Character select screen. Oh, nice. Good old Moonsetter. Top your waffle cone of free will, making you a truly happy camper. Good to wonder why this paragraph didn't come first. Kind of burying the lead there, to quote your private observation verbatim. Did I mean, surely this is the conversations. Yeah, no, those are the conversations we just listened to. Sprite log, huh? Excuse me. Hey, weirdo. Yes, Mr. Dude? Fuck, I don't even remember. It's AR, so it's part of Dirk and it's part of Equius. Equius is a bit stern and stiff and awkward. Dirk is just kind of Dave, but a tiny bit deeper and way more serious. I'm gonna need to get back into this. Be advised I'm only contacting you as a last resort. I stand so advised. Or float, I should say, on a ripped as fudge little ghost tail. Yo, pardon me, but did you know that when I flex my tail, it makes this big veiny bulge kind of like a bicep? Yuck. I'm doing it now, in fact. Does it bother you? Maybe you should order me to stop. In fact, I command you to order me to stop. I order you to stop. Wow. Bossy much? What can I do for you, Dirk? God. It's already bad enough that they both exist in this fucking comic. Oh god, this is a bit. 77. No, it was 83. Was it? No. 314. We're at 377. What? That's so weird. When did... I guess... Shit, maybe I need to actually go back. Because this makes no sense. I must have skipped. I guess I just assumed that I saw these already. I must have not. Yeah, because this is $2.99. Yeah, here we go. I'll finish these and then I'll... Okay. Like, I'll legitimately end this time once I finish these conversations. Of course. On Dave's planet now. Let me switch back to Dave, I guess. Of course. So weird being back here. Can't believe how long ago it feels since I lived on this place. It's been way too long wallowing in our own filth on that gnarly meteor, that's for sure. This doesn't even feel like my own room anymore. It's like trespassing on something I'm horning in on. Or something like I'm horning in on someone else's life. Somebody else's life. Life lived most sweetly, though, I will admit. The fucking toilet's still here. Remember when Jade put that there? That's perhaps like my favorite memory. Wish Jade wasn't crazy. Just makes you remember how much I miss not crazy Jade. Or less crazy Jade. Wait, didn't Karkat once say Terezi ripped the troll toilet out of his house? It was with girls and their universally constant tendency to rip out plumbing fixtures. Did I accidentally just crack another cosmic riddle? Gotta text him and get confirmation on this ASAP. Actually, no. Probably rang the poor guy enough of my BS the last few years. I just keep shuffling through memory lane, making wistful observations out loud. You know, it kind of chaps my balls when people rip on me for talking to myself. It's like the most perfectly natural thing to do. Why are people so uptight about keeping a lid on their monologues? What a bunch of stuffy pricks. Thanks, Psycho. I love Dave so much. He's so real. I mean, I'm a bit biased since I talk to myself, which is why I like streaming so much, because I kind of just get to do that 99% of the time. And then on the occasion that people come in, I can talk their ear off. It's like literally you're just saying your thoughts out loud. It's really not that different. It's like not that. I feel like if you talk to yourself when there are other people around, that's weird. But if you just talk to yourself when you're by yourself, it's like that's just kind of normal. Anyways, I don't know. I feel like you act like you're some crazy person if you decide to air out your own thoughts. I've always found the sound of my own voice to be mysteriously soothing. Talk about an embarrassing sentence to say an earshot of an actual person. Well, maybe not the mayor. Always tell the mayor anything. I ain't pause it down. Got a Dirk theme and then a freaking Dave theme right as I'm doing Dirk. Freaking reading out Dirk and Dave dialogue. It's pretty fucking coincidental. This piece of shit is still here too. Didn't we use this thing like once? What a useless pile of trash in hindsight. Sometimes I think this game was designed by an idiot. Wasn't it called like the laser beam in television or something? I throw it in the lava, but that would be a waste of melting. Oh man. I feel like I've lost the Dave voice that I had before. He's supposed to be like a cool guy. I just don't have that in me. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about my ill beats from the past. Wonder if they're still as ill as I remember. Okay, I just pushed some buttons and verified they remain as ill as the day they were dropped. Got the son of the car cat. He's always been an enthusiastic patron of my exceptional science. And sure, he says it sucks. Maybe he even believes that on some pathetic sub-intellectual plane of consciousness, which gross Philistines operate on their whole lives. Whenever he gets a load of my hype, I see him there, tapping his foot ever so slightly. I see him. I get why they vibe so much, because they both just like yapping everybody's fucking ear off. You know, they both talk to each other, talk to themselves, I should say. Car cat with like actual past versions of themselves, and then fucking Dave just all the time by himself. This poster, love this poster. It's like an old friend. Never even knew who these guys were or what their deal was. Never gave it much thought, I guess. Doubt I'll ever find out at this point. Oh well. Some things, I guess, were never meant to be figured out or benefit from any kind of elaboration. Not even years later. Just the way it is sometimes. It's like I said before. This poster is a hell of a mystery that I never even thought was a mystery. It would be pretty cool if somebody solved it. But damn, if that's ever going to happen. See, that's a shame. A callback that's not even really a callback, because it's not even the same exact quote. Oh hell, it's my stupid old dead things collection. A stupid blast from the past. Seriously, cannot remember if I was sincere with this shit. Probably was trying to flex my underdeveloped irony muscles. Like the shrimpiest kid at the hipster gym. Why is my childhood room out to be such a predictable museum of embarrassments? I don't know. Some of these things are kind of cool, actually. Like from a standpoint of objective re-evaluation afforded by the sobering maturity that comes with being literally 100% grown up now. How old are they even supposed to be at this point? I mean, it's been 3 years canonically, but like the rest of the time is a bit rough. Who knows exactly how much time has gone on. Where am I? That things are actually pretty rad. I feel like if I was legitimately into all this, then more should have come with the interest. Like there could have been like entire conversations about it that never even took place. Hey Rose, never guess what I'm excited about, and have loads of dialogue to spill over. What's that, Dave? Ancient mollusks. Said Rose. How many bananas do you think this pod clutched when it was alive and attached to a monkey? Dave, I really must say, this conversation blows. Yeah, sorry. Maybe we could have really developed this interest. Maybe it could have been something cool as a result. Like what? Even like what even profession is this? What even? A dead shit ogler? No, wait. Probably paleontologist or something. It could have been a paleontologist instead of what it became, which was some pajama packing fuckface from the Renaissance fair. That would have been the dopeness. Oh my god. Oh no. Ugh. The ironic selfies. Oh god. Now this is some irredeemably mortifying shit here. What was I thinking? I don't know, man. I just don't know. This is what seasoned veterans call bad irony. Just look at this guy. Oh god. Nah, we gotta see this. This is prime Dave right here. Of course, it fucking stops the music. Fuck. This is amazing. Look at this guy. What a fucking novice. Yo, who am I kidding? I can't stay mad at that face. I don't think we've ever seen him actually do a full ass smile. Like, ever. Okay. This one's pretty funny, actually. God. Oh my god. The leg. The fucking leg. He's actually taking with a full on camera. He physically printed these pictures out. Dude. And then hung them up in his room. When was he even in a car? I don't think he's ever even left his fucking apartment. I do not remember this. I don't remember this photo anyways. I guess I will. Music so can. Oh god. Oh, the fucking lens flare. Oh, that's too much. That's actually too much, man. Is that fucking... Oh, that's Burger King. Why? Why can't I stop laughing? Oh my god. Seeing regularly proportioned Dave is actually a bit terrifying, I'm not gonna lie. And knowing that he actually like left his house and just went places is just so strange. I didn't even know I didn't remember him going outside. That just... You win. You win, young Dave. These selfies are comedy gold. I think that's the first time I've ever seen him actually smile. Hi, Dave. What's so funny? Oh, God. No, that was perfect. Just randomly pops in. Whoa, John. What are you looking at there? Hey, are you crying? What? No. I mean, I was just laughing too hard at something dumb. You know how it is. Yeah. Can I see? Nah, it's nothing. Where the fuck have you been? Do you remember what happened since we got here? Yes. Well, are you gonna fill me in or keep floating there in the most uninformative way possible? Uh-oh. Dave, I have to go. What? Why? Can't hang around in one place for too long. Let's catch up later, okay? John, wait. See ya, buddy. Dude shows up at the worst time possible. At the absolute worst time possible. Fuck my life. Of course. Now we gotta go back and see Dave. Dave's smiling. Like, that is just too much. Anyways. Zap. No, don't. John, no, stop turning to win, you fickle idiot. Don't just leave right away. That is such an insanely predictable move. I said get back here, you slippery motherfucker. Ah, so that's why. It's not because he's zapping, it's because he's being chased by Jade. She's following him. Hello, Dave. God damn it. He was just here, wasn't he? No. How do you even know who I'm talking about? Look, all I know is Egbert most definitely didn't just appear out of nowhere and catch me weep laughing at my selfies. Dave, I know he was just here. I can smell him. Keep my apartment. Why is it spelled like that? Apartment misted with his odor at all times. Essence. Degbear. Degbear? What? No, like the French pronunciation. Ah, right. It is a French name, isn't it? Is it? I don't fucking know, honestly. You know, Lalonde, Strider. Aren't those all French names? I know Lalonde is definitely French. It sounds French at least. Strider, man, not really. I have to search this up. Anyway, I'm just a lot more comfortable. My whole place reeks of nerd musk. So that explains that. You can't fool me, Dave. I'll track him down sooner or later. In any case, it doesn't matter. I came here to see you, not him. You did? Come with me. Does he really have a choice? You're just gonna fucking teleport him anyways. Where? Oh, here. We'll have some work to do. See, she doesn't look too creepy, and I can't see her fucking eyes. She looks kind of cute, but the second I see her green-ass eyes, it's so disturbing. What work? You're going to need to upgrade your weapon. What, you mean the Derringer? Yes. I thought it was like the best possible sword. At least the best possible broken sword. That may very well be the case, but it will be useless against Lord English. Won't you prefer a weapon that is capable of inflicting damage against him? Not really? Of course you would. This isn't even up for discussion. Now give me the Derringer. We've all been traveling for 3 long years. What better way to celebrate our union than with a little alchemy? Lots of ways. Gotta have a Jade goes back to normal party. Starring normal Jade. Har har. Give me the sword. Okay, here. Oh, I love that. How do we make it so it can damage him? It needs a special ingredient. Something which represents his only known weakness, but hasn't been properly weaponized. And you know what that is? I do. How? Get my intelligence on such matters from the old lady. She's had centuries to hatch a plan to settle her score. Over time, she's uncovered many secrets about him. I don't understand how this is working. Is she piping all these secrets into your brain, along with the evil? That's not relevant. Fair enough. I guess technically almost nothing is relevant to the dude who you're barking orders to. Yeah, you just do what she says and she doesn't kill you. Literally barking because of dogginess. Bark, bark, bark. Yes, exactly like that. Thank you for participating in the joke. Now, what is this special ingredient and where do we get it? I already have it right here. Oh yeah? In fact, I've had it for about as long as I can remember. It was right under my doggy snout all along. She's liking this too much. Stupid fucking crocodile. Remember this? No. Dave, are you lying to me? No. Never seen that thing before. But I found it on your planet. Alright, the fucking cue ball. It must have gotten here somehow. I didn't take your lousy egg. It's not an egg. Well, these plants are crawling with brainless lizards. Maybe one of them thought it was an egg. And brought it here because it's warm and tried to hatch it. You really have a one-track mind when it comes to certain things. What things? What are you talking about? Dave's probably was like that too. I just figured it was because he was part bird. But no, here you are going on about bird things too, just like him. I mean, birds and lizards both lay eggs, so it's like, you can't even say it's a bird thing, it's just an egg layer thing. Come on, don't compare me to him. Just because I think it's an eggy looking thing Doesn't mean I think like a damn bird. Mm-hmm. And just because I have these pointy ears doesn't mean I wouldn't kill for some sausages right now. Sausages. Do you actually want sausages? Maybe. Okay, well, sausages notwithstanding, this is bullshit. Tell me how that thing doesn't look like an egg to you. How is that so obviously, not so obviously, such an egg? It's a cue ball, Dave. I see. So if I'm following, then what you're trying to tell me is Lord English has some sort of severe egg allergy that we're hoping to exploit. I see it's still impossible to have a serious conversation with you, whether you're a sassy bird or not. I thought regular Dave might have matured a little over 3 years, but I guess I was wrong. Can we just make the egg sort already? Oh my god. She actually expects him to just not fucking be Dave. Like, that's just who he is. And also, it's hilarious for her to talk about maturing when she's like evil. Why do you give a shit about having a normal conversation with you? Oh my god. Oh no. Not the legendary piece of shit again. Pardon? Just a fucking Welsh sword again. Are you telling me you have seen this same sword before, Dave? How's that possible? I don't know, because I have a shitty quest is how. Didn't Dave Sprite tell you anything? I found the sword in the gold cave and broke it. Then Dave Sprite took it to Hephaestus, who fixed it and upgraded it to the Derringer, and sent that to me, and I broke it again. You sure seem to break swords a lot. I know. That has always been my thing for some reason. Now I guess it turns out my ultimate sword is really just a repaired downgrade of my previously ultimate sword mixed with a cue ball. Just cycled right back to college like a bunch of tools. This is the most stupid, convoluted, ass-backwards way to get a sword out of a stone I can even imagine. I feel like somebody somewhere is having a good laugh over this. I sure hope like the juggalo equivalent of fucking Loki or whoever the fuck is having a top-notch order wink at my expense. You know what really gets me is this shitty Welsh sword presumably consisted of those ingredients all along, which just makes me want to travel back in time to perform a mutually assisted suicide with myself. Me and the other day could take turns suffocating each other with our own dumbass capes. Dave, I admit this peculiar turn of events. I think you are overreacting. Jade, this is stupid. My quest is a stupid piece of garbage quest for lame, shitty loser fuckheads who suck balls with crap in their pants. OMG. You've really spent too much time with Carcat, lone Carcat, haven't you? I need help. God. Carcat is too much of an influence on him. Oh my god. Oh, that's too good. Damn, I kept going. 6 hours. 2 more fucking... whatever. I'll keep using it just so I don't have to worry about it. Actually, did. But I might, yeah, I guess I'll just end 6 hours and 30 minutes now. So whatever. I'll just have to remember to. I'll just put that there. Okay, let me just. And I'll just put it there and then hopefully I remember to continue later with the third one. After that. So we're at 236,325. Yeah, it's about that. There's nothing about it. And the 6475. It's only like 100 more pages to finish that off. Then a lot of this is just. It's so much. So much more talking. Whatever. And. Yeah. Pretty much. That's it. Not a good stream. Don't think there was anybody lurking or anything like that, but there was, and I missed it. Appreciate it. Appreciate Flamer coming in and following. Talking for a bit. Appreciate VOD watchers. I'll definitely be streaming Homestuck on 413. That's the birthday of Homestuck. It's just fitting that I started streaming Homestuck again, right around its birthday. So yeah, tomorrow, I might not stream tomorrow, but if I do, it'll probably be Control and Hollow Knight again. Probably just keep doing it like that. Maybe I'll just do Control, but I mean, Hollow Knight I could definitely at least do 2 or 3 Pantheons. Maybe I can finish all the Pantheons and see about doing Trial of the Fool. Trial of the Fool will definitely be the last thing I do. Because it might straight up kill me. But hopefully I'm not like super dumb. I'll have to prepare and get all the right charms and everything. But Pantheons I don't really have to worry, but I'd rather not die, even though I think, did I die to Lost Kin? I'll have to look back and see if I did, but even though it doesn't count as a Steel Soul death, I'd rather still not die there. But yeah, we'll see. So yeah, hopefully I can finish Hollow Knight and Rhythm Heaven Fever soon, so I can start some other stuff. I think I want to do like Dark Souls 3 soon. After I finish either one. Probably after I finish Hollow Knight, I'll switch that to Dark Souls 3. And then we'll see what I switch Rhythm Heaven Fever with. Could be like some roguelike or something. I can keep playing. We'll see. Anyways, appreciate everybody. Yeah. I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow, but if not, then I'll definitely see you guys on Monday. Yeah. And I'll be streaming Homestuck. Probably start with. Let's start with Homestuck. I'll do a tiny bit of Rhythm Heaven. And then I'll do Homestuck. Probably. We'll see. But yeah. Yeah, this is good. Let's see about rating out real quick. I think I'll ready to roll me. Yeah. Why not? I appreciate everybody. I'll see you guys very soon. And yeah, hope you have a good rest of your weekend. Is this even fucking playing? I can't even see. Let me make sure this. I think this is even being. I think this is even being taken. Stream right now. Okay, it seems it is. There's less delay. Alright, peace out. I'll see you guys later. There's nobody here, but whatever. Let's just raid roll me anyways. Yeah. Excited for the games I can stream once I finish everything. But yeah. Let me stop talking. Peace out.